wanted man in Warrnambool. Local member questions the lack of coverage from machete amnesty bins. A new KFC opening in Warrnambool East tomorrow. And in sport, Joe McKinnon returns to play with the old Collegians.
Live from Silver Ball Studios in Warrnambool, this is Southwest Local News with Sharna Rogers.
Good evening. Warrnambool CRU detectives are seeking assistance from the community to locate a Warrnambool man wanted on warrants. James Pill is known to frequent the Warrnambool area, and James is currently wanted for numerous warrants in relation to thefts. If anyone has any knowledge of his whereabouts, please contact Crime Stoppers on 1800 333 000 or the Warrnambool Police Station. Member for South West Coast Roma Britnell has questioned how the state government's upcoming machete amnesty will roll out. The amnesty will begin on September with machete collection bins to be placed at police stations across the state. Warrnambool will be the only police station in the southwest to have a collection bin. The bins will cost the state government $13 million with CCTV to be used to monitor the drop-off points.
I'm in front of the Warrnambool police station where the government thinks it's a great idea to put a machete bin. Now, if you're a criminal and wielding a machete and harming people with it, do you think they're really going to come along and put it in the machete bin? $13 million of taxpayer money has been put into these bins, which makes each bin worth about $325,000. How many fire trucks could have been bought for the CFA for that? Or how many things for our schools that our kids need? But these machete bins in front of a police station in full CCTV coverage, lights, as if the criminals are going to come and put them in the bin. I think this one's going to be empty.
Exciting news with Warrnambool's second Kentucky Fried Chicken store opening tomorrow, with the doors opening at 10 a.m. The store is located on the highway at the Gateway Plaza complex in East Warrnambool. It has been 3 decades since Warrnambool has had 2 KFC stores operating at the same time. The very first KFC store in Warrnambool began operating in 1968 and was located on the corner of Raglan Parade and Foster Street. Prime Minister Anthony Albanese will be in regional Victoria, but it's not expected to reach the southwest. Mr Albanese will visit Ballarat on August the 29th for a bush summit. The summit will look at the ways to help communities affected by the drought. Southern Grampians Shire Council has written to the Prime Minister requesting he venture into the southwest. Mr Albanese is yet to commit to such a visit. Brophy Family and Youth Services will have a unique presence for Book Week. Brophy staff members Cherie G and Nick Ansell have authored a new children's book, Maxie's Adventure. The book will be launched at Brophy and Timor Street tomorrow at 9:30 a.m. The book centres on a young koala who finds himself in the care of a family of kangaroos. The story is aimed at mimicking situations local children and families might find themselves in.
Still sort of working through, we really want to make it available to communities, so we're hoping in the next couple of weeks that we'll have it available and people will be able to grab a copy. So yeah, keep your eyes peeled on brophy.org.au on our website and our social media to grab a copy.
Yeah, and then we've also been looking at some partnerships with Collins Books in Warrnambool and Belcourt Books in Hamilton. Yeah.
Drinks have been flowing at Portland's Royal Hotel after the venue claimed a major award. The hotel received the top gong at the Glenelg Shire Council Business Awards. The Business of the Year award for the hotel is recognition of its ability to fight back after a tough journey through COVID. In other awards, Budge Bim Ranger Jacoby Walker was Young Achiever of the Year. Portland Phone Shop's Caitlin Wakilsma was named Employee of the Year. Casterton's Kelpie Muster won the Tourism Event of the Year. A new era has officially begun at what was once Arts and K Chemist in Warrnambool. There has been a gradual transition from former owners Michael Arts and Mary Lou Kay to new owner Carl Oakson. Mr Oakson and his team this week are now flying solo at the Lava Street store, which is located between Coles Supermarket and Kerman's Hamburgers. The store has also changed name and is now known as Bloom's the Chemist. Bloom's the Chemist is officially opening at 10 a.m. tomorrow morning.
It's really nice to still have those contacts in the community and continue on really what became a friendship, I suppose, with a lot of our customers.
We're still in the community and we still run into them regularly and exchange stories and find what everyone's up to. So it carries on.
The staff that we enjoyed here, we were a very close-knit group, and the level of service, personal service, will be continued on, and that's probably what we prided ourselves on.
I've been in Australia about 20 years now, and I've also got a Bloom's the Chemist in Colac. So I love this region, and it was a great opportunity to take over this institution from the platform that Arts & K built, and we're going to try to keep building on that platform. Everyday low prices, but also lots of health services. So we really go the extra mile to provide great service. Just great to be able to serve the community of Warrnambool and work with this great local team we've got here.
The federal government has copped criticism for its response to the Senate inquiry into bank closures in regional Australia. Member for Warrnambool said the government had failed to comprehend the impact closing banks has on older people in country areas. Mr. Tan said the closure of rural branches by banks is a worrying trend, with face-to-face banking still a valuable service. The report into banking closures have been completed for over a year. Warrnambool City Council has recognised the strong creative and arts scene in the area. Council has set up a website aimed at supporting the creative community. The website focuses on providing resources for music, arts and fashion. It is currently home to the Creative Warrnambool Strategy document, as well as a search feature to find local artists. The website address is creative.warrnambool.vic.gov.au. Member for Warrnambool has announced recipients of his latest round of volunteer grants. In total, the grant allocation comes to over $64,000. The grants are spread across the Warrnambool electorate and include community groups and sporting clubs. Warrnambool and District Community Hospice was among the recipients, with $2,000 coming its way. Those with creative minds and hands are being encouraged to take part in one of Warrnambool's most exciting events. Registrations are now being taken for the Fabric of Life Festival. The festival will be held at St Pius Hall on October the 25th. The event is being held thanks to funding from Warrnambool City Council, F Project and the Fletcher Jones Family Foundation. The 80th anniversary of Book Week will be celebrated in Warrnambool this Saturday. The Warrnambool Library be the venue for a birthday book adventure. This will begin at 11 a.m. and will include not only great books and stories, but birthday cake and face painting as well. Those attending are encouraged to dress up as their favourite book characters. Bookings are essential and can be made at Warrnambool Library website. That's all in general news, and after the break we'll return with sport and weather. Back shortly.
SHB Lending's Tony White has developed his customer-first approach over 30 years in the banking and finance industry. That experience allows Tony to provide valuable insights to his clients. Tony is passionate about seeing his clients achieve financial success. SHB Lending helps you manage financial arrangements, guiding you through key life moments. If you're thinking finance, it's simple. Think Tony White, SHB Lending.
Hi, I'm Roma Britnell and I'm your local Member of State Parliament. Together we can make the South West Coast an even better place to live. But I need you to let me know what's important to you. Only then can I truly understand your aspirations and be the best representative for you. Feel free to drop into my office and share your thoughts with me. I'm also online at romabritnell.com.au or catch me on social media. I'm here to work for you. Let's make it happen and let's make a difference.
Pepper's Pizza is now open with a fresh new menu. Pepper's has vegetarian, vegan and gluten-free options, as well as low-carb pizza bases and a variety of family favourite sides. With online ordering now available, ordering couldn't be easier. Pepper's Pizza, open 7 days.
DCM Automotive is your local automotive specialist. Based in central Warrnambool, DCM provide a full range of automotive services, from general servicing through to computer diagnostics and fault finding. DCM do it all. Call Daryl today.
Through the race and out onto the arena, here is the toss. Tom gets the first possession, quick pass to Brett, drops the sitter, play on down the corridor, a cracking effort by Sam. Down the line to Tim with a sizzler, a turnover from Michael. Rachel gets it back, a chip kick to Charlotte, shakes off a tackle, back down the line to Sam, stacks on the mill, but he gets it out to Brett, he spins and bags a goal. Kerman's Hamburgers for the win, a fan favourite since 49.
Tonight's Sport is proudly brought to you by Nutrient Ag Solutions, Warrnambool and Timboon. Getting the most out of your farm. Contact the team today.
Welcome back. First making news in sport. Old Collegians' ambitions of a Warrnambool and District Senior Football Finals upset has received a boost. Star forward and co-coach Joe McKinnon will be back in the Warriors lineup after missing the final home and away match with injury. McKinnon will give the Warriors a strong target as they aim to upset Naranda in Sunday's elimination final at the Mac Oval. McKinnon has kicked 51 goals this season and has also spent time in the ruck. Naranda go in hot favourites, having won 5 more games in the regular season than Old Collegians. South Warrnambool footballer Archie Stevens has had a day out in round 16 of Hampden football. Playing against Hamilton Kangaroos on Saturday, Stevens gathered an incredible 62 possessions. This included 25 kicks and 37 handballs, with the on-bowler also kicking 3 goals. Stevens has played 10 games at VFL level for Carlton this year and 9 for the Roosters. With the Blues VFL season now over, Stevens will play exclusively for the Roosters for the remainder of 2025. Warrnambool can all but lock in the top spot on Hampden League Open Netball ladder this Saturday. The Blues will play Koroit at Reed Oval, with the Saints the only team to defeat them this season. The Blues are a game clear of South Warrnambool, with the Roosters expected to win their last 2 games. This means the Blues must do likewise to hold top position. Warrnambool coach Kate Lindsay said her team was ready for a frantic back end of the season.
Yeah, we are really looking forward to it. I think the first time we played Croydon, we were disappointed with our performance, and we've definitely worked a lot on a lot of things since then. The team cohesion has been in a much better position, and we've been playing some really good netball. So, looking forward for another opportunity to take on a top 3 side 2 weeks in a row is pretty good lead up to finals.
Former Premier Speedway Grand Annual Sprint Car Classic winner Kerry Madsen has got the call for the remainder of 2025 World of Outlaws season. Madsen will be behind the wheel of the Tony Stewart Racing number 15 car, replacing Donny Schatz. The World of Outlaws is a high-profile annual sprint car series in the US. Madsen has a long history with the event, having been the Rookie of the Year back in 2007. That's all making news in sport in Warrnambool today, a top of 18 degrees with light winds and a mostly sunny day with northeasterly winds. Beautiful conditions over the south of the state. After the break, we'll head to the rest of the forecast.
George Taylor Stores. 3 stores, an astonishing range of products. Clothing, accessories, beanies, gloves, hats and belts. Brands like Bisley, Yakka and Ridgeline. Plus the largest range of boots and gumboots in the region. George Taylor Stores.
VG Cabinets is your specialist cabinetry team, servicing Warrnambool and surrounding areas. With over 20 years' experience, the team here can get your cabinetry needs sorted. Housing a CNC router to make sure all the cuts in the workshop are accurate for a perfect install on site. VG Cabinets cover all areas, including kitchens, vanities, laundries, flat packs, stone bench tops, and new homes and renovations. We offer free quotes on any job, so don't hesitate to call Lee on 0408 580 991.
Aqualife Pet and Aquarium is the most unique pet store in the southwest. Where else can you purchase beautiful hand-reared birds like cake parrots or red-tailed black cockatoos? If birds aren't your thing, then maybe it's the bearded dragons, the pet snakes or the stingrays that interest you. The team at Aqualife Pet and Aquarium have the knowledge to keep your pets happy and healthy for life. From rabbits to exotic tropical fish, reptiles and birds, there's no place like Aqualife Pet and Aquarium.
Pepper's Pizza is now open on Liebig Street, Warrnambool, with a fresh new menu. Pepper's has vegetarian, vegan and gluten-free options available, as well as options for new low-carb pizza bases. Pepper's is still serving up all the classics from pizza through to ribs, chicken wings and a variety of family favourite sides. From their busy commercial kitchen, Pepper's can cater for your next special event. With online ordering now available via their website, ordering couldn't be easier. Pepper's Pizza, open 7 days, 11:30am till late.
Tonight's weather report is proudly brought to you by Anchor Point Retirement Village. New homes are being built now. Book a tour today.
Welcome back. A warmer northerly flow over Victoria with a cold front to come. In Port Fairy, a sunny day tomorrow with a top of 19 and light winds. Conditions are to change on Friday with a top of 18 degrees and showers. 2 millimetres on Saturday with a top of 15 and a partly cloudy day. Inland to Mortlake, a sunny day tomorrow with northeasterly winds, a top of 18 on Friday with a medium chance of showers, light winds and partly cloudy on Saturday, a top of 15. Around the Colac Camperdown area, light winds tomorrow with a sunny turnout, a top of 18. Friday, a shower or two with light winds and a top of 16 degrees. Saturday, partly cloudy with a medium chance of showers, 2 millimetres and a top of 14. On the coast, a top of 17. On Thursday, a mostly sunny day with light winds. Friday, a possible shower, 1 millimetre and overnight temperatures dropping to 7. On Saturday, a partly cloudy day with a medium chance of showers. In Warrnambool tomorrow, a sunny day, light winds becoming northeasterly and a top of 19. Friday, conditions are to change, a top of 18 degrees. And Saturday, a shower or two, 2 millimetres and a top of 15. 15 again on Sunday. That's it from your Southwest Local News team, and thank you very much for tuning in either online or on Thruway FM. If you missed any of the bulletin, you can watch it back on demand on Fitzmedia's Facebook page. Until Friday, with peace, good night.